Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Tia here. I help you trust your intuition and remember who you are. So in today's reading, Trust Your Nudge. This is all about following your intuitive insight when you go ahead and you pick a number from 1 to 4, right? So if you pick pile number 1, the message is for you. If it's 2, 3, or 4, the message is for you. Which number from 1 to 4 sticks in your mind's eye? That message is for you. In today's reading, we are going to talk about what is going on in your love life. The intention of this reading is that it is timeless. So whenever you land on this, it is for you. So if you follow me every single week, this is your week to listen up to what's going on in your love life. So let's get started. All right, pile number 1. Let's go ahead. What is going on, my guides and angels? For those who picked pile number 1, a collective message on what's happening in their love life. 9 of Earth, Knight of Earth, Unity. Okay, got it. Let's see some clarity here for you guys. All right, we've got Heart Song, Chemistry, Avoiding. All right, you guys. So if you picked pile number 1, this is showing some solitude and some focus on what your dreams, your goals, like your priorities are. It's talking about the person that you're thinking of has a very connected feeling to you, meaning they feel familiar. So intuitively, you just kind of are trying to trust the intuitive moments with this person. When I get the Knight of Earth and the Heart Song, it literally means like really coming into your intuition about this person. It does seem like you guys have a connection, but it also feels like there's a part of you that's just kind of avoiding the connection. Maybe you're staying busy with work, maybe you're just trying to focus on yourself, maybe you're just really trying to make sure that this is your time and you're not getting distracted. But it's also about honoring the fact that there is an actual connection here. So if there's a part of you that is really struggling to understand why you feel so connected to this person, it seems like you guys are soul family. When I get the Unity card, it means that this person came into your life for a reason and a season. So again, it doesn't mean that you have to date them if you're really trying to focus on your work, but they're not an accident either, right? So I just want to make it clear for you that yes, you have these, responsibilities and priorities in your life, but don't neglect how you're feeling. I mean, intuitively, you know that this is something different. I just want to see what else is going on here, my guides and angels. What else is going on for pile number 1 with this connection? Anything that they need to know? Give your relationship a chance. Stay optimistic about your love life. Attraction, again, clear indicator that this isn't somebody you should ignore. You may be having some fears pop up or things that are kind of like stopping you from going too fast. Maybe there's a part of you that feels like you need to kind of take your time with this. It's fine to feel that way, but there is something here that is really meant to be explored at the very least. So don't avoid your feelings. Don't distract yourself with your work. This could be something that is really quite cool and something that your soul is drawn to. So see what happens, go with it. There's no accidents here. Stop avoiding your feelings. Okay. All right, so if you picked pile number 2, this message is for you. What is going on with your love life? Any messages here? For my pile number 2, guides and angels. Oh, okay, we got quite a few things. 6 of water, 8 of fire, 2 of air, 10 of earth. Okay, we're just gonna go with that because that seems pretty clear. Guides and angels, what is happening with the love life of pile number 2? All right, better off, tension, consequences. Okay, I'm gonna just do a quick read on what we've got here, and then I'm gonna pull some more cards for you, pile number 2. So if you picked pile number 2, what I'm seeing here is that there is some part of your inner child that is being triggered in this connection. There's a part of you that feels like, okay, what is happening here? Like, am I ready for it? Like, is this the right situation for me? You're in your head about it. You may be having some anxious thoughts about it, being unsure. 10 of earth, you know that you want a family and a stable relationship. And in some way, this connection that we're talking about seems to be something that has been giving you a little bit more stress than more happiness. Ultimately, you know that this is almost like a pattern. So it really seems like this person that is coming up for you guys, pile number 2, is somebody who triggers you and maybe triggering a pattern of yours that you just don't want to repeat again. The reason I also say this is because I get the card better off, tension, consequences. You guys, this connection seems to be one that is karmic, right? So maybe in a past life you guys had something, you met up in this lifetime, and you guys are working out some karma, meaning maybe it just doesn't feel like a safe place to land for you. And again, every relationship has its learning curves. It doesn't mean that you can't have a dynamic with this person, but how much are you willing to suffer to have a dynamic with this person? Again, your birthright is not to suffer. Again, we meet people, soul connections, to work through our patterns, and it's kind of just saying, if you decide, this pattern can be worked through really quickly so that you can ultimately have the stable and loving relationship that you want, whether it's with this person or somebody else. Really, it's like, it seems like you're better off not embarking on a dynamic or relationship with this person, but in fact using them as an example to get over a pattern that you've seen before again and again in your life. I'm going to go ahead and just pull a little bit more information. My guides and angels for pile number 2, I need more information for them. I got heart-to-heart conversations, let go of control issues, healing family issues. Yeah, this connection right away, right off the bat. Listen, one of you, and I think it's you that's listening to this, pile number 2, is more invested, right? Like, you want to have the conversations, you want to talk about things, you want to see where this is going, and this person just doesn't seem as aware or as emotionally invested. When I get the card of let go of control issues, like, let me tell you, you guys will always kind of have a knowing of each other because you guys are soul connected, it seems like, but it doesn't mean you guys are meant to like embark on something together. Again, when I get the healing family issues, this is calling out inner child work entirely. So in some way, this connection triggers your worthiness. It triggers the feelings that your inner child may have felt, which neglect keeps coming up, really not feeling seen. So this could be anything in relation to like the way that your parents treated you, another male figure in your life treated you. It just feels like you're coming to this dynamic because there's a part of you that is being triggered so it can be healed, not because this person is really ultimately somebody that you are really meant to end up with and have that stable, loving partnership that you actually want. Okay, I hope that helps pile number 2. All right, my guides and angels, any messages for my pile number 3? Those of you who picked pile number 3, this is what's going on in your love life. Any messages here? I got 6 of air, I've got 6 of fire, I've got 3 of earth, and I've got queen of fire. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Any messages here? Clarity, trapped, emotional whirlwind, the chase. All right, so those of you who picked pile number 3, it's kind of showing me that for some of you, it is, you're feeling a sense of wanting to get away. This also can mean that the person that we are talking about may not live close to you. In some way, there's a part of you that feels like, okay, you get this dynamic, you understand it, like you guys are working on it. But then there's this other part of you that feels like, what is it that you want? It's like you almost are going back and forth on this connection. It's one minute you feel really clear and are like, okay, this is what I want to be doing with this person. On the other hand, you're feeling trapped. The next minute you have some emotions about it. There's a part of you that just really wants this to work, right? There's a part of you that really wants this dynamic to work. You want victory. You want to be able to say like, hey, we worked through this. I worked on it. Like, I know I got you. And it's just kind of saying like, yes, you can have that energy and you can be able to feel like there's something that you can do about it as a way to control it and be able to say, hey, I put my all in it. But at the same time, it's just saying, hey, like, just remember that don't get in your feelings and go through like another fight or flight energy. It seems like there's a pattern here where it's like, okay, like, you know what, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, and then all of a sudden you're like, yes, I want to fight for this, it's worth it to me. This also can be for those of you who picked pile number 3, somebody who is treating you like this. This could even indicate like an on-off relationship dynamic, somebody again who might even be long distance, somebody who's not in the same area as you. This really kind of indicates somebody who On one hand, you feel like really clear, you know what's going on the other hand, then you don't. It just doesn't seem like a very stable dynamic and a very consistent dynamic. My guides and angels, what else does pile number 3 need to know about this? You deserve love, flirt, past life relationship worth waiting for. Okay. So really what it's showing me is like right now you are meant to focus on yourself. You can have fun with this dynamic. In fact, there is like a past life bond here. Like, so that's why you guys keep kind of coming back to each other, feeling drawn to each other. And there may be a better timing for this dynamic than it is right now. And that's probably why you guys feel like, okay, like, is it going to work now? Should we try this again? Should we make this happen? It just seems like there are some personal things that need to be worked through on each of your ends and some clarity on each of your ends, and then you guys can come back together and reassess, right? It's not saying like let it go completely or anything like that, but that your attention needs to be driven towards what makes you feel good, and ultimately that will help the dynamic instead of you clinging to something. Okay, you feeling trapped, like that is just not your game. It is not what you want to feel like, and so you try to like have some control and do something about it. It's just saying like do what you can and enjoy the moment. You don't have to be the only one clinging to this dynamic. Okay? I hope that helped, pile number 3. All right, you guys. So pile number 4, if you chose number 4, this is for you. What is going on with your love life? My guides and angels, what is the collective message for pile number 4? All right, we got the King of Air, we got the 4 of Air, we got the Knight of Air, we got the 2 of Water. Woo, it's a lot of air energy, you guys. I'll explain to you in a second what that means. Let me just get some clarity here, guys. Angels, what is the message for pile number 4? Pretend, new beginnings, longing, and then we're going to go established. Okay. So when I get air energy, it literally means like, how are you being logical about this connection? Is there a way for you to really kind of get everything off your mind? Are you seeing a therapist? Are they seeing a therapist? It's almost like gaining a lot of clarity. When I get the King of Air, you know, there's a part of you that really is trying to be reasonable, logical. 4 of Air is saying to me that, you know, you need some time alone to really understand like what this means to you, this connection. Knight of Air is saying like there's a part of you that wants to have like solutions and see if it'll work. And then I get 2 of Water, like you don't want to necessarily lose this person, but there's a part of you that's just kind of like, where do I really see myself? You're also wondering if this person fits into your long-term plans, and if this person is a logical choice, which can be hard because love is not logical. Love in its essence is illogical, right? And underneath I got the pretend, beginnings, longing, established. Like, again, there's a part of you that is like really trying to stay in your logic and your reasoning, but you do have feelings, and there's a part of you that's wondering if you guys can try again and really have something. You know, you still have legitimate feelings. It seems like maybe for some of you, this is a collective reading, so it could be just some of you that have had a past with this person, and maybe in the past it didn't fully work out the way you would have wanted. So there's a part of you that's like, is this even worth trying again? But it does also seem that you guys both want the same thing, which is this family life, which is this stable unit of people together, and you don't want to necessarily jeopardize or let go of that feeling. And so there's a part of you that is really kind of debating like heart versus mind is what I see here. My guides and angels, what does piling number 4 need to know about this? Any messages here? Passion, new love, let your friends help you, and getting to know each other. So in some way, like there's a part of you that is, you know, really wanting to have more. If you're going to try this again, you need more. So this could be more connection, more passion, more intimacy, new love. It's almost saying like you have to really like start this over, not use the past as a frame for what will happen with you guys now. It's also saying like this person could be part of your friend circle, could be somebody you already know. Again, you've known them. This seems to be somebody that isn't new. it's somebody that you're actually choosing, do I want to have a new dynamic with them? And it's asking and saying like, okay, there's a possibility where you guys can really kind of get to know each other again and start over. This isn't something that is brand new. This is somebody who you've known, who maybe you've tried dating before, and it's asking you like how much of you can really be clear, and you may need more time to get clear if you want to long-term date this person. So it's kind of just saying take your time, right? Let the mind and the heart get on the same page, and you need a little bit more time for that. For some of you, this may mean the person that you are inquiring about when you chose pile number 4. You're thinking about like, what are they really wanting? And this could be the reason why there is some delay within the dynamic. They may be thinking about what do they want, you know, are they willing to try this again? And they may be the ones that are kind of stuck in their logical mind and not really seeing like that overall picture, which they ultimately do want, but they just don't know if it's logical to embark on, right? So for pile number 4, I would just say again, balancing up the heart and the mind, giving this connection a chance, getting to know them, going slow. This is the way to go about this. I hope that helped pile number 4. Thank you guys for watching Trust Your Nudge. It was awesome to do this session for you guys. If you have any questions or you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. If you want to see specific videos, please leave a comment below. I really want to make sure that I am servicing and supporting you guys on your journey. And I will see you next time.